Recruit a team of teenagers with attitudes.
Hello, Comma Ninjas. Welcome to Comma Rule number 7, which is interrupters. This involves non-restrictive clauses and phrases inserted inside a larger sentence. Interrupters include non-essential information inside of a sentence. So in this sentence, my chemistry book, which weighs about 50 pounds, has some really good examples. Which weighs about 50 pounds is non-essential information inside that sentence and can be removed, and the sentence still makes sense. That's why you need to make sure there's commas on either side of that non-essential information. So in this sentence, Bob Mills, a sophomore from Raleigh, was the only North Carolina native at the Japanese Food Festival. A sophomore from Raleigh. This particular type of interrupter is called an appositive phrase, which means it renames the subject of the sentence. Just like in our last sentence, the interrupter can be completely taken out between each comma, and the sentence will still make sense. Bob Mills was the only North Carolina native at the Japanese Food Festival. In this sentence, Mrs. L's husband, a comic book writer, published his first comic about Vikings. Mrs. L's husband is the subject. Published is the verb. This section, a comic book writer, is non-essential information and doesn't really bring anything to the sentence. In fact, we can take it out completely and the sentence would still make sense. This is an appositive phrase relating back to my husband. So if we can either put commas around it, like this, or take it out completely. Mrs. L's husband published his first comic about Vikings. Let's do one more together. So in this sentence, Theoden, not Aragorn, was king of Rohan in Lord of the Rings. Theoden is the subject, and was is the verb, which would make this section non-restrictive phrase in the sentence, because it's not essential to the rest of the sentence. Theoden, the subject, was king of Rohan in Lord of the Rings. And that's all you need. Instead of taking this out, you can just add commas, one after Theoden, the subject, and one after the non-essential information, to include it in the rest of your sentence. So if you're going to use an unrestricted clause or phrase, put commas around it when it's inside your sentence. If you want to know more about positive phrases, Mr. Stoll put up a video on Google Classroom related to appositive phrases. Thanks for watching.